black, love, and confident too. Kinda quintessential and you loving you. Baby, you are a queen.
Hey y'all, it's your girl here, Janae, back with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're old to my channel, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to actually trim your natural hair and also how to grow healthy natural hair. So I recently been trying to rock stretch hairstyles, stretch looks. I also stretch my hair and moisturize my hair every day. So I did notice a change. I do notice a change with my hair and its overall health of it and how it's actually growing. So I did notice the other day as I was combing my hair, my ends were kind of like snagging, which is an indication that you actually do need a trim. I did do a heatless blowout and I don't have a video of that up yet, but let me know in the comment box below if you actually want to see a video on me doing my heatless blowout. You want to keep your ends as healthy as possible with also being natural, especially if you have kinky curly hair like me. That's why I actually do the banding method, because if I just wear my hair in like its natural curly state, it will actually start to draw and shrink up. And when my hair do shrink up, it actually isn't the best when it comes down to knots in my hair. My hair is high porosity and it does bring a lot of knots to my hair because it is very drying. So that's why I do like to keep my hair in its stretch styles. And I also notice that people that has like waist length hair, they normally keep their hair in like stretch styles versus like wash and goes and things like that. This part I don't like I hate taking these things out, but it's very worth it in the end. So when you take these bands out, you want to make sure that they don't actually get knotted and tangled up within. You know how sometimes your bands, or if you have rubber bands in your hair can get stuck and caught in between and just cause knots. You gotta be careful. Before I actually start trimming my ends, I am going to moisturize my hair. I actually moisturized it last night, so I really don't need too much of it, but because I am going to be combing through it just to make sure that my hair isn't all tangled up, I am going to be applying a moisturizer in my hair. So I am using the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisture Detangler. I love this stuff, y'all. It's really very moisturizing to my hair. It's kind of hard to get this out. Ugh. That's one thing I don't like about these bottles. It's like I gotta shake it so many times just to fall down. So yeah. So I'm going to focus on my ends only because it is the driest parts of my hair. But this is really my normal routine every day. I just take my bands down and just kind of like run my fingers through and make sure that my hair is properly moisturized. For this first step of cutting my ends, I am going to be using my hair pick. I love using a hair pick versus like a regular comb. I don't know, I just feel like it does get in my hair, if you know what I mean. Like it gets in there, like you get them kinks, you know. I'm not a professional or anything, but I will say that I do kind of know what I'm doing when it comes down to my own hair. You want to actually make sure that you get hair shears to cut your hair. When I was uneducated before, when I did trim my hair, I used to use actually like regular scissors, but really using regular scissors for cutting your ends isn't the best thing to do. It's not really cutting your ends very straight, so when it does that, it can actually cause more split ends, which aren't good for your hair. How you determine how much hair to cut off is really by just kind of like examining and looking at your ends, just seeing where the knots are at, and if you see any split ends, if you see any see-through parts, that's just another way for you to determine how much to cut off. I don't want to cut too much off because I really don't have to. Sometimes I do the search and destroy method, but right now I'm just going to cut these dead ends off. As I comb it, it starts to like kind of get really hard to comb through right here, but that's not how much I'm going to cut off. I'm going to cut off maybe this much, if you can see. It's actually longer than what you think because when you stretch it, it's longer. It's kind of like I'm kind of dusting my ends in a sense. Sometimes people do be going overboard with trimming their hair, but you really don't have to. It's gone. I snipped it. It's running through. And it's so much easier. Oh my gosh. It's not snagging or anything. It's just running through. hair, so now I got 2 more left. And I automatically notice a difference in my hair. Like once you do clip your ends, you will notice that that comb will definitely run through. There will be no snags. I have a single strand knots or fairy knots, as you may say, or just any like split ends. It's kind of like it comes with our kinky curly hair. That's why we really just kind of need to rock or do more stretched hairstyles to actually help prevent your hair to become all tangled and knotted up. So just try to minimize it more by just doing more stretched out hairstyles, so that way you can actually focus on your length retention. It's kind of hard to look at your ends while also trying to cut it, but I just do this. And sometimes I just eyeball it just to see how much that I need to cut off. I really just cut or trim my ends at least twice a year. You don't really have to do more than that. But even 3 times a year is good enough. But I also hear some people say that they cut their hair like every 8 weeks or so. But I feel that's not necessary because your hair, hold on y'all. Yeah, your hair grows about ½ an inch a month. So what you're doing is every time you're cutting your hair like every 8 weeks or so, you're really trimming off the length that you have grown, which isn't necessary unless your hair is really, or unless your ends are really damaged. I feel that you really don't have to trim your ends. That's why it is best for you to trim your ends when only you see that they're not acting right, or they're very dry, or you have a whole bunch of single strand knots. If you don't have that in your hair, you really don't have to trim your ends. But I'm only trimming my ends because they don't feel very healthy. Now I am finished with trimming my hair, so I'm just using my pick to just make sure that my ends are good. And as you see, it's just running through. I'm loving how well my hair feels. Like it's very moisturizing. My ends are now healthy. Keeping your hair stretched actually minimizes your single strand knots. So that's my main objective this year and for the upcoming years, just to keep my hair more stretched hairstyles and just trimming my ends when necessary, and just really taking care of my hair by moisturizing my hair on the daily basis. Ooh, it feels so good. It feels so good. So my hair has actually been all trimmed, and they're actually healthy. I can run my fingers through and my comb through without feeling any type of major snags, y'all. Like, yes. Look at that. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. Hey. Yeah. Don't be scared to clip y'all ends, y'all. Don't be scared. Just don't clip off too much to where you're just giving yourself a haircut. And you should be all good to go. This is really pretty much it, y'all. This is the ending of the video. I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna style my hair off camera. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, just hit me up in my comment box below. Thumbs up if you like this video. And yeah, see y'all later. Mwah.